Thank you very much, Prime Minister. And first of all, I want to thank you and the Secretary of State for Northern Ireland, Theresa Wheeler, for the tremendous help that they have been in the compilation of this pact. What this pact shows is that the policy of the Northern Ireland Executive expressed through its programme for government and the policy of Her Majesty's government are in complete alignment. We both recognise that there are two key issues that are required in Northern Ireland for us to continue and to move forward. The first is obviously to grow our economy. We have had a fairly gloomy backcloth against which Northern Ireland has existed for many generations. And I am confident that we can turn the corner. Already we are being able to bring in much more investment into Northern Ireland than at any time in the history of Northern Ireland. And I believe that the measures that are set out here assist and complement the steps already taken by the Executive and will help us to grow our economy. The second element of policy is that of a shared society. In our view, it is absolutely essential that we don't be complacent because we have reached agreements of a political nature, that we do not look at the necessity to bring the whole of the community along with us and to have one united community in Northern Ireland. And the kind of proposals that we have set out are aimed to assist in doing that. The strategy that we have put out in our strategy document, again, are aimed at bringing that outcome. And again, this pact, I think, endorses and builds upon those kind of decisions. So we are enormously grateful for that. The one thing I would say about the pact, because I noticed speaking to the media over the last number of days when they're trying to forecast what might be in the pact, there's always this desire to try and put a figure on what the benefits are. And I know that journalists and reporters have to report to people who will not be acquainted with some of the more technical issues that will be involved. And again, in coming over today, I had a hand put on my shoulder on several occasions as I went through the airport saying, I hope you can bring plenty of money back. Now, can I get this message out very clearly? The way forward for Northern Ireland is to become less dependent, to grow our economy, to stimulate our economy, to create jobs in Northern Ireland. So policy levers are just as important. Fiscal measures are just as important as any additional funds that we might get. Of course, funds are necessary because that can prime the pump. It can help get initiatives off the ground. But people should look at this document not just in terms of the additional funds that are recognised in it, not even in terms of the additional borrowing powers that are laid out in it, but some of the fiscal measures that broaden the opportunities that Northern Ireland has to grow its economy. And I think if people look at this document in that context, they will see it to be a very positive step and a step forward for Northern Ireland and its economy. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter.